Dark Souls, a game known for its unforgiving difficulty, a game I've never dared to touch, until now. For this journey, I've taken on the Sorcery challenge, armed with only magic and a shield. Can I survive in a world designed to break you, or will I fall to one of countless enemies? Let's find out. We kick things off by running past the first boss. We'll be back for him. First, we need to grab the magic wand. On the way, I pick up a weak shield, get bodied by a boulder, and say hey to my buddy Oscar. I grab the key he left for me and finally get my hands on the wand. With magic in hand, I head back for the asylum demon. Ah! Pew! Pew! With the first boss dead, it's time to tackle our next goal, ringing the first bell. But first, I need to find a friend. Only problem, he's locked in a house. After dying 1,000,000 times, I finally grab the residence key, make a new friend, and free my new magic dealer. I take a quick stop to battle the blacksmith, and die. Over and over. But I get the crest of Artorias to help me farm souls. We buy some new spells and face the gargoyles. Statues defeated, I climb the tower and ring the first bell of awakening. With the first bell rung, it's time to head straight for the second. This tunnel really creeped me out, and this... But then they showed just how hot she was. Like, she's seriously the hottest boss I've ever seen. Despite being severely distracted this whole fight, I managed to defeat her. I ring the second bell of awakening, grab some new armor, and fight for my life. With the second bell rung, it's time to move forward and save Big Hat Logan. First, I brave Sin's fortress, a nightmare filled with swinging axes, deadly traps, and enemies everywhere. After solving the boulder puzzle, I find Big Hat Logan in a cage. I free him and take a several-hour break to farm some souls. I buy everything from him and gear up for the Iron Golem. I take him down, hop aboard the magical Flying Demon Express, and arrive in Anor Londo. This place is beautiful. Now, I'm focused on killing Ornstein and Smo so I can get access to the Lord Vessel. This archer was making me pull my hair out. I reach the fight, slay Ornstein first, and finish Smo off shortly after. I meet Guinevere and swoon. Oh my goodness, she is gorgeous! She gifts me the Lord Vessel and I warp back to the Firelink Shrine. Now, I meet the Abyss Ring. I travel through the forest, leading me to Sif, standing tall, majestic, and so fluffy. He's guarding the grave of his master. I have to kill him for this ring. He fights to stop me from meeting the same fate as his master. And it hurts to hurt him. I genuinely teared up during this fight. With a heavy heart, I land the final blow. Grab the ring, still feeling terrible, and I prepare for what comes next. I visit the Duke's archive to rescue Big Hat. He has some new spells for us, and he somehow managed to get himself stuck in yet another cage. I arrive and immediately battle the Crystal Dragon, who's immortal at this point. I of course lose, and he traps me. I cast Bonk on the guard, find the key, and release Big Hat. He sells the new spells to me. Now, I can go find Seath and get revenge. This section of the game was magical. I literally walk on air. In order to kill Seath, I had to destroy his immortality crystal. Now, a fair fight can begin. Yes! With Seath defeated, I set my sights on the Four Kings. I was absolutely wrecked by rude ghosts along the way. When the fight began, it quickly became clear that this was one of the toughest battles in the game. In the end, I decided to just stay right in their faces and spam my spells at them until they finally fell. Next, I traveled to the bed of chaos. Fire was everywhere, and I was feeling pretty tense. Until I reached the slide. Whee! This was easily the most annoying boss in the game. I was killed over and over. After an hour, I was finally able to destroy him. Take that, you tree! I was on to the final lord, Nito, the spooky, scary skeleton. This was the creepiest part of the game. The darkness made me feel so uneasy, and I kept getting jump scared by these stupid skeleton crawlers. After a while, I reached his cave and began the battle. After hours of gaming, I was finally skilled enough to defeat a boss first try. I was ready to face the final boss. Hey! So, this video's had a lot of hard cuts, so I just wanted to show this final fight in its entirety. This challenge means so much to me because before this week, I had never been brave enough to try a Souls game, let alone take on a challenge like this. I've always stuck to my comfort zones with cozy games like Harvest Moon or competitive games like Overwatch. I never thought I could handle a game as difficult as Dark Souls. Honestly, I let other people's opinions hold me back. They said it would be too hard for someone like me, and for a long time, I genuinely believed them. I almost didn't do this at all, but my fiancé encouraged me to give it a genuine try. And I'm so glad I did. This was tough. Brutal even, and I died in every way imaginable, but I kept going. I kept trying. This challenge pushed me out of my comfort zone. Even when I had challenges to other games like Palia, they rarely forced me to rethink my approach. But this time, I had to strategize, adapt, and learn how to fight using only magic, and it was frustrating at times. But overcoming those struggles felt incredible. I realized how beautiful it is to work for something and finally achieve it. The hard is what makes it great. That's why, in the end, I chose to walk away and let the world fall to darkness. It felt symbolic, I guess. Like, things need to change, and so do I, if I want to grow and be great. This has been the Dark Souls Remastered Sorcery Challenge. Thank you so much for watching.